Hey, I'm an aspiring Christian. I try to, live God's word and be a vessel for good. But it's so hard when you're young. And I think I've realized, for me, like my walk in faith, my walk in religion and spirituality is no different than anyone else's. And it's this very fine line of, on one side, you are always considering and worrying about God's will, and if you are living, creating, and doing God's will for you. And on the other side, when you're young, is you're also chasing authenticity. You're figuring out who you want to be, who you want to spend your time with. For me, it's been this constant push and pull, this battle with myself of I want to give everything I have to God because that's what you need to do as a believer, but I also don't know everything I have. And until I know everything that I have, I can't give it to God. And so there's almost a sequence to this walk in faith when you're young, which is, yes, I want to be a believer and surrender everything to God, but I don't also know what everything is. I don't really know who I am yet. And I think it's really difficult to surrender things you don't understand. I think we're humans and we want to understand things before we give them up. That's what it's been for me. I figure something out about myself that I love, and I realize I have to surrender it to God, which is a really, really difficult process. And then on the reverse side of that, it's God gives me something, blesses me with an experience, a thought, an idea, a change that I now have to accept as me. I now have to take personally. I now have to implement in my life. Being young and following any sort of, spirituality and religion feels like this constant push and pull, and I'm wondering if that's how it should be, or if it's just this kind of blissful ignorance of floating through life. I'm not really sure, but hopefully we figure something out here.